Am I the a-hole for humiliating my father-in-law at my wedding dinner? Me and my husband got married in the courthouse last week after being together for 6.5 years. Nothing fancy, but truly the happiest day of my life. I always thought people were exaggerating when they said that, but glad I was wrong. We only had our parents at the actual courthouse and planned a larger dinner party later into the night. We didn't exactly do speeches, but we decided to read our vows in front of all our friends and family. I went first, and I'll be honest, I'm a yapper and a crier. At the moment, I had no idea how long my speech was, but I'm told it lasted around 6 to 7 minutes. I just had so much love I wanted to share in that moment that I frequently strayed from what I originally wrote and went on tangents. My father-in-law then proceeded to get up, walk across the room, take the mic and say to the party, "Try and keep it short, dear." I just scoffed and said, "Well, I guess you would have the authority on short things." The room burst into laughter. Now, context. My father-in-law is 60 years old and 5'3". He put 5'6" on his license, but I think the DMV just pitied him too much to correct it. He quite literally has the body of a 12-year-old boy. We have not had a great relationship with my husband's parents. In fact, he was completely no contact with his mother for 5 of the 6 years we've been together. I talked my husband into inviting them to the wedding because I do value the sentiment of them being there for his big day. My father-in-law initially waved his hand and just sat back down. I assumed he took the joke like a champ and that was the end of it. I was truly on cloud 9 that night. As we were saying goodbyes, I noticed that my father-in-law and mother-in-law were already gone. Oh well, they have animals at home and have a long drive. I sent a quick text in the group chat, "Hey, sorry we missed your exit. Thank you so much for coming. It meant the world. I hope you had a great night." The next morning, he calls me and explodes. He's screaming, he's cursing, he's calling me names. At a point, I just had to hang up because I was just being berated. I genuinely didn't even know what he was upset about at first. He then shows up to our apartment to continue his tirade, saying I humiliated him and I should be ashamed for disrespecting him in front of all those people. My husband wasn't home, so I was just kind of stun-locked at this point. I could barely get a word out before he just stormed off. He's now blocked up on everything and won't speak to us. So am I the a-hole for making a joke about my father-in-law height in my wedding?
Here are the top comments.
Not the a-hole for the joke, but honestly, this feels like karma for forcing your spouse to invite his parents when there was a good reason they were no contact.
My exact thought. I have some sympathy for OP, but once I got to, my partner has had no relationship for 5 of our 6-year relationship. But it was way more important to me that these people that obviously I know better than my partner be there. Yay, like sorry you forced your partner to invite these people and it backfired. I wonder why your partner didn't want them there.